Hello, everyone. My name is Kim McClure, and I'm a National Sales Director with Mary Kay, and I am a dear friend of your National Sales Director, Dawn, and also of your Director, Auldon. And I am thrilled to be able to come here and talk to you guys because you are Michigan's next $1 million unit and building the legacy of another mother-daughter $1 million dream team. You guys, this is huge. It is so much bigger than you can even imagine until you've crossed the finish line and you're at seminar and you can see it all. Then you kind of truly get the magnitude. Right now, it's like trying to explain to somebody what seminar's like who's never been to seminar, or what Disney World is like who's never been to Disney World. The power of finishing the $1 million and having that as part of your book of memories and accomplishments, oh my gosh, it's like none other. It is such a privilege to be in a $1 million unit. And so you get to decide, what role do you want to play? Do you want to be a starter? Do you want to be a player that comes in to relieve the starters or to back up the starters? Or do you want to be a fan? Here's kind of how I look at those three roles. Number one is a starter. You know, starters show up for everything. They go full out. They push themselves. They're like, I am doing it all. I'm going to be in the best shape. I'm going to do everything I possibly can. Okay, that's my starters. They're like, yep, before I can even get the words out of my mouth, they're like putting their hand up going, pick me, I want to be a part of something great. Is that stirring your soul? Then we have the next level of players. They're the people that come in to give a break to the bench. Oh, by the way, this is a mandatory. Such a good conversation piece. So then we have the players who are going to come in and give some relief. They're there if somebody gets hurt, but they are practicing just as hard as everybody else. So they are working, but they're like, I'm not quite all the way to win everything that is out there for me to win. I'm going to do a whole lot though, and I'm going to do a whole lot more than I would normally do because I'm going to be ready if I need to get tapped. I'm coming in with some heat, man. I might not be heat all the time, all month long, but you tap on me and I'm bringing some heat. That's what you're saying to Auldon. And then we've got the fans, and the fans are cheering on. They're buying a ticket, so they're going to order. And hopefully they're going to order more than normal so they get like the better seats of being the fans, right? You get to choose what you want to do, okay? I know that all of you are going to stretch because all of you believe in this mission. It's what level are you going to stretch to, okay? Now, if you'd already decided and maybe my descriptions are making you reconsider, woo-hoo, good for you, right? Because we're looking and requiring to do 1 million and this much production that we need people who are going to do the and then some. They are going to go even bigger. And here's what's going to happen for you. Your life is forever going to be changed. You're going to learn by watching Auldon how to have a great mindset. You're going to learn in that process how to have your own great mindset. You're going to learn how to be a finisher. You see, being a finisher is like pumping iron. And so you're going to build that finishing muscle that's going to come in handy now, but I promise you, your mind's going to be expanded. Your belief is going to be so much bigger. You're going to have such barriers broken in your mind that your business is going to catapult to another level because you showed up in a big and powerful way. You see, our mind is like a rubber band. Like once it's been stretched, it never goes back to the same dimension that it was. And then let's talk about your customers, right? I know that most of you live in Michigan, and I know that you've got some pretty big, powerful teams in Michigan. I grew up in Toledo, Ohio. So we were right on the border between the Michigan and the Ohio rivalry. So you know what it's like to feel part of the winning team, part of that champion team, right? And everybody in the state gets behind, the team, right? And they're like, yes. And this past year, when the Lions were having a run for the Super Bowl, everybody was like, yes, yes, yes. And we all felt extra special, right? That's how your customers are going to feel. And that's why you want to enroll your customers into this. Share your vision, share what's happening, that this is so huge. It's like a once in a lifetime thing that's happening, and they could be a part of it if they will support you and grab a couple girlfriends and do a party, okay? Consultants, it's going to require that you're going to get to be uncomfortable and maybe even a little inconvenient, because success is not convenient. It requires shifting things around. We just had a discussion here at the house where we have a graduation party coming, and my daughter's in DIQ, and it's a 6-hour drive to the graduation party. And I said, that's not the best use of your time. You're working on building this financially for your family, for the future. And you know what? There's going to be 50,000 people at the graduation party. You can do something later on special and take a trip with your family when our family can really enjoy you. Like that, how can you have both and? Sometimes you have to ask yourself that question, right? So what you've got to do right now is pre-decide how big of a player are you going to be on this champion $1 million team, right? If you are one of the people that are playing, but you're not like, I'm going way big, then I want to challenge you, whatever the goal is that you've set, to finish it by the 15th. Right? Finish it early, or finish it by the 20th, so that God can show you what else he has for you. Because I believe Ephesians 3:20, that God has exceedingly and abundantly more than you can ask or imagine for you. That's what he wants to give you. And I believe that you are his masterpiece. Mary Kay Ash always said, God didn't have time to make junk. So you were deposited into this unit for such a time as this. So reach down in your bootstraps and think, how big can I go, right? Finishing your stars and non-negotiable. Getting to higher levels, non-negotiable. And then I want to plant this seed. You busted out this quarter for being a star, and then star again from June 16th to June 30th. I'm telling you what, the thrill of that victory is going to be huge. Booking, faces are going to take you places. It's going to move the most product, and it's also going to help you build your team the fastest. And when this juice is happening, as I know it already is, there's such a frenzy of excitement that when you talk to people about the business, they're going to feel the electricity and want to join, just because they don't understand what's going on, but they want to be a part of something big, and something that gives them hope for the future. So the power of the party is going to be huge. And be creative. How many parties could you do at once in your home? Or could you go to a local coffee shop or a restaurant, and could you invite multiple people to come at the same time? Maybe partner up with a sister consultant and be able to do, a power day of parties. It's so much fun to work in community. But don't forget about quickie appointments, right? Those 5-minute appointments. Let me come and get your face ready for bed. Let me come and get your face ready for work in the morning. Like when you're committed, you're like, this is how committed I am. I would even come tonight and get your face ready. You just take your roll-up bag, all with the products that they need, and you just go in their bathroom, no trays or mirrors, wash their face, and then you're done. I'm telling you what, like amazing things happen when you are 100% committed. 100% committed. And I want to tell you about the time that Mary Kay Ash threw out a 20-party challenge. I was a pretty new director, and I thought she must be challenging everybody else. not really me because I'm a brand new director, right? I'm feeling all kind of like something special, hot, like way hotter than I really was, you know? And Mary Kay Ash at leadership that year, it was a late leadership. She had on her glasses. This is what Mary Kay would do, you guys. She would have her glasses on and she would pull them down over her nose and she would lean over the podium and she would look at us. And she said, as my daughters, I expect you to do 20 parties in the month. And I was like, gulp. Did you just say that? Like, I felt like it pierced my spirit when she said that. And so I was like, okay, I got to go home and do it. But then I procrastinated. Have you ever procrastinated? Maybe you've procrastinated already. It's not too late, you guys. It is, I'm making this video on June 4th. But on February 8th, okay, I decided to do the 20 parties. Is February a long month? No, it's the stinking shortest month of the year, right? It wasn't even a 29-day month that year. It was 28 days. So in 20 days, I did 20 parties. Do you know what that made me do? I was like ready to puke my guts out. I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't know if I could do it or not. But I did it, you guys. In fact, I did 9 parties in the last 3 days of February to finish it up. What it taught me was I had to ask for help. Ugh, how many of you hate to ask for help? But guess what? Women love to help us. And that was the best lesson that I learned. And I just had to say, I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I committed to this and I can't back down. And that's what you can be saying to people as well. You guys, towards the end of that month, I had people asking me if they needed to do another party for me. When has anybody called you in the same month even and said, do you need me to do another party? You see, when you enroll your customers, mountains move, you guys. I'm just telling you, it is so big. If you will all band together, rally together, text each other, encourage each other, encourage Auldon as well. Because I'm going to say, because she's all in. So be encouraging her and loving on her and supporting her because that gives her more wind beneath her wings. Text her how you're winning. Text her what you got going on. You guys, I'm telling you what, that gets us juiced and it keeps us excited with ideas to be able to share with other people. You see, team, T-E-A-M, is together. Everyone achieves more and it is contagious. I'm just telling you. Team building. Go back to all the people that you've already talked to before. Make your dream team list of the women you want now and say, I've got to talk to you now because we are doing something so magnificent. You guys, see, everybody can be in Mary Kay, but not everybody can be in $1 million unit and not everybody can be part of this movement, this magical time in history. So there's 3 levels of commitment, okay? And I want to kind of wrap up with this piece. Number 1 is I'm going to try. You know, if somebody says, I'm going to try and come to your party, are they coming? No. Probably not, right? But then you might hear yourself saying, Auldon, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my very best for our unit. But guess what? Your brain thinks in pictures. Like if I said, pink elephant. Did you just see an image of a pink elephant? I bet you did. So our brain thinks in pictures. So when we say, I'm going to do my best, our brain is envisioning whatever we've done so far as our best. And I know that you want to do way more than that. And so the 3rd level of commitment that we say to ourselves is, I will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. I will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. And when you're not sure what to do, you know, one of my favorite verses is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he will direct your pathways. Get quiet with the Lord. Names will pop into your head. Ideas will come to you. Ask him and he will deliver those divine downloads and then take action on it. 3 levels of commitment. Which one are you? Thank you guys. thank you in advance for all that you're going to give, all that you're doing, because not only is this doing this for your unit, but you're doing it for our company and for Mary Kay Ash. And you guys, there's nothing like doing it for that reason alone. I pray blessings upon you. I'll be cheering you on, and I can't wait to hear the great news on July 1st that you are a $1 million unit. Remember, it's going to require the and then some and the and then some. But I know that you come from champion stock, from the legacy of the Debbie Moore National Area, the Donna and Sweeney National Area. Man, I mean champions. So that's your DNA, and that of Mary Kay Ash and of Jesus. So I know you got the winning team inside you. Let's go and crush it. God bless you all.